Hey guys. Now, a lot of you are probably aware by now that I'm no longer working at Walmart. And what that means is if I have to go shopping, thanks to getting unemployment, that extra unemployment that hopefully will be coming in soon again. Right now, it's still pending because of what's going on with EDD. But with that, and along with some other financial resources, um, I've basically I've basically, what's the word I'm looking for? I've basically been going shopping very locally because right now I want to give it time before I step back into the Walmart store in Patterson and, shop there, kind of rear my ugly head there again, knowing that, hey, there still might be some familiar faces, but if I let some time go on and pass, maybe things will change and maybe I won't be so recognizable, but who knows? And I'm still trying to apply there. I think eventually what I'm going to have to do is, and I've been considering it, I'm going to probably have to write a letter or type up a letter, mail it to the CEO of the company, Doug McMillan, address it directly to him, possibly because one of the things they would tell us is if you felt like you were wronged, then you need to take it up with the higher ups. You need to go way above heads, and I think I've got to go straight to the top of this. I think, as well as I might send a copy of that to the store and basically apologize for what I've done. I know what to say, so that way hopefully they could just take me off the blacklist, if you will, the restricted list, and give me another opportunity. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is, when I went shopping recently, and of course I've been shopping a couple of times as well, because I'm at home now, and through the EDD and other financial supplements, I've been doing some grocery shopping because my mom's working, and like I said, I'm the only one home. So what I would do is I would walk out of the house, walk from the house, go to the Nob Hill store down the street, get a cart, fill it up, bring that cart back. Yes, I would bring that cart back, take the groceries out of the cart, put the groceries away, and then walk that cart back to the store, at least back to the property of where the store is on. So I would do that. Now, I bring all this up, and you're probably wondering, what does it have to do with what you're talking about here? Well, I bring this up because one of the items that my mom always lists to get sometimes, even though we might have a container of it, is coffee. Always make sure you get coffee. And one of the things we've been doing lately since I bought a Keurig machine, a K-Cup machine, if you will, is been getting the K-Cups here. And they work out very well. In fact, when I worked at Walmart, I would always take one or two of these possibly to work to have coffee. Anyway, though, long story short, to get to the point, over the past several weeks when we would shop, I've been noticing a brand that I don't even think my job had. I think they do, but they don't show it as much. And that's the SF brand. This is San Francisco, the SF Bay brand. That's short for San Francisco Bay. And as I adjust it here, put that back in there. Like I said, that's short for San Francisco Bay, and I've never noticed that before. At my old store, I never noticed that at my old job. And I'm thinking, well, what is this? What kind of brand is this? Now, I may have noticed it, but never really took a chance on it or anything because I was so used to getting like Starbucks or Folgers or, Donut Shop or whatever the case may be, or the Great Value brand, whatever the case may be, right? So I noticed this, and I never got it at times because it would be a little out of the, well, it wouldn't be too expensive, but it wouldn't be in the proper price range, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, recently Nob Hill put it on sale. They put the SF Bay brand on sale along with some other coffee brands like Peet's Coffee, which is a good brand, and like Starbucks, it actually has some stores and all that around the country. So anyway, I decided to finally give it a chance because it was on sale. They had Peet's brand for about, I think, $6.99, and they had the SF Bay brand for $5.99. So I thought, okay, it's on sale, I'll get it. Because it always seemed intriguing. It's always also nice to always support your local or state businesses, especially from a a organic or grocery perspective. And this is out of Rogers Family Corporation, San Francisco Bay Coffee. That's what it says, San Francisco Bay Coffee. Established 1979, the year I was born. How about that? Pretty cool. Yeah, it says it right there, established 1979. But anyway, I bring all this up because, like I said, with Keurig cups, we're always used to seeing them done one way. We're always used to seeing them, no matter what the brand, supplied like this, right? Like that's the peach one. And this is the last Starbucks one we had, which is House Blend that my mom used. So we're always used to seeing them like this, right? Well, get this. Get this. I looked at the SF Bay brand, and one of the things that caught my eye was, well, of course it says the way it's, branded and everything. But one thing that caught my eye, and I think it was in here somewhere. Hold on. Let me pause this for a second. Well, basically what caught my eye is it said somewhere, oh, here it is. It said right here, I want you to read that. I don't know if you can read that very well. It said commercially compostable. And you're wondering, well, what does that mean? Well, basically it means it's, I guess it's, you can put it in the compost or something like that, or use it for whatever. Except for in the backyard, according to what they said. And another thing that made it different when I opened the box here was, unlike the other K-Cups, because when you open the boxes for them, they just are like this. They're just gathered together like this, right? With the SF Bay one, it was all packaged like this. It was packaged in here with a little air filter. And then, I guess to show the more natural grassroots of it, if you will. Take a look at that. That is how they pack it. That's how it's packed. It's basically a combination of an actual filter with the K-Cup top on top of it, or like the K-Cup covering on top. And then this is the end result when you get to it. It's basically, like I said, like a filter. Now you might say, well, that's impossible to fit in there, right? Not exactly, because that's what's in there right now, or was in there. This is a recent one that I did, see? So basically, I guess what they did is they came up with the idea, the solution of taking regular filters, or taking the inspiration of filters from regular coffee makers, if you will, that you would put coffee in. And what they did is they combined it with, how K-Cups are produced, how the Keurig cups are produced when it comes to coffee. So in other words, they utilize like the top feature of the K-Cup, to seal the coffee in, but to give it a more natural flavor, to give it more of a natural flavor, like nothing's lost, and there's no plasticness or anything. They added the filter packs on the back and made it compostable. In other words, made it more like very kind of recyclable, but not really. And again, it's a unique brand. It is what I'm trying to say is it makes the SF Bay coffee a unique brand that I've never seen, what I'm trying to say is, hold on for a second. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is it makes the SF Bay, San Francisco Bay coffee a unique brand, and probably one of the only brands, I'm pretty sure there's other brands out there that do it, but one of the only brands that I've seen so far that goes this route. And you have to wonder if, a state company or a local company like them could do something like that. What other companies are capable of doing it as well? Think about it. This is how we're used to seeing the coffees out of the K-Cups, right? But yet now, you have a company like this that's saying, hey, you don't have to go through all that. just do this, and there you go. So I think that's really cool. But yeah, I just wanted to share that to show you that there's a different way, that there's another way or a different kind of K-cup out there for you to buy coffee with, besides just like the Peet's or the Starbucks or the Folgers, or even like the kind of containers that, like I said, you open up and you place your coffee inside. There's other kinds of coffees out there that combine both, the best of both worlds. The filterness that you would have with regular coffee makers, and, the more modern take with the K-cups. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I know this video went a little longer than it should. I do apologize. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And get your thoughts overall on the uniqueness of these SF Bay coffee K-cups, which basically combine the benefit of both worlds. Because when you look at this is almost very similar in a sense to when you put like a bag of tea in a cup, or one of those coffee bags that are similar to a tea bag into a cup to get instant coffee. It's basically that. It's like I said, it's the best of both worlds, if not three worlds actually. One, the coffee filters where you put the coffee in them. Two, the tea or coffee bags that you dip into your cup when you want instant coffee. And the K-cup. So it's the best of three worlds actually. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, get your thoughts overall on it, and probably wonder whether or not you guys have, excuse me. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. But again, but again, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. What are your thoughts overall on it? Have you guys bought coffee like that before in your area, where it's like a combination of three worlds? It's, part of it's like a filter, top is like, like the K cups, and basically, it's kind of reminiscing of, how, when it's all said and done, how it looks like, basically like a tea bag or a coffee bag after it's been dipped into a cup. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Again, I know this video went a lot longer than it should, but let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you on it, and I'll talk to y'all later. But yeah, that's the coffee I'm currently drinking right now. The San Francisco Bay coffee. It's actually pretty good. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Comment down below, and I will talk to you later. Again, sorry this went a little longer than it should, but let me know what your thoughts are. And I am out.